Hey guys, welcome back. It's Kate with Kate's Regretless Life. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to use my incredibly enormous deck today. And obviously this is not a shuffleable deck, so just bear with me. But we are going to go for whatever the message is that needs to be coming through. And I do feel like there's either a message coming in from a dream state or there's something very important that needs to be either recognized or heard or spoken of. Okay, we have Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, we'll keep that off to the side here as we start to build our storyline, but the Five of Pentacles is about loss. We have characters that, I don't know if somebody wears a mask at work, either, maybe they do welding, maybe they wear a, like a medical mask, maybe they work in dental industry, health industry in some capacity. By the way, I'm literally just shuffling at very random. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So our lead character here could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Sorry, I don't know why I wanted to say Libra just now. But it just feels like whomever this is, the Queen of Pentacles, this could definitely be a work-related topic, work-related story. Four of Wands, as I say that, and yes, Four of Wands can still be talking about finding the idealized career path, but this also looks like it's about marriage. And if we are starting the storyline out with someone who is in this this energy of I feel a lack, I feel a loss, and then we go to the Queen of Pentacles, who is upright and seemingly very content, I'm wondering if we don't have somebody who is missing that Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we have a King of Cups. Someone is very much in love with the Queen of Pentacles and sees her as his mate. This person could be older than her. He could have gray hair, whereas she still has very glossy, luxurious brown or black hair like we saw on that Queen of Pentacles card. The Sun, God, she is the apple of his eye. This divine masculine, no matter what age bracket he's at, he may imagine like I was supposed to have a child with her. He may have a very strong sense of that. He may already be retired or something, or in that age bracket where maybe he's just prematurely gray, but there's something, oh God, Five of Cups. He knew her a long time ago. This is somebody he wishes he had already built a life with. So he's been loving her from a distance, or loving her for a long time, since his hair was dark. That's what I would say. Once upon a time his hair was dark, it isn't anymore. But he has been loving her all this time. So what is the message that is trying to be conveyed? Is this a message for him? Is this a message for the Queen of Pentacles? How do we read this? Four of Pentacles. So it's a message for him. It's a message for him about what is he going to do. He could be saving up money, obviously, but it could be that he's been saving up money for something big. What is it? Because I'm starting to think what just flashed in my head is he listens to a lot of real estate stuff. He's trying to picture like how he could either buy something big. Oh, Two of Cups. He's trying to find a way to either represent himself in her world. And I keep feeling like he thinks he has to be able to, well, A, dye his hair, but B, he needs to be able to come on into her world and offer something that would be like substantial, like, here's the empire that I've built, here's what I've done. I don't know if somebody has a snow globe collection or something, but I'm getting snow globe vibes. There could also be a big candy dish, a fish bowl, somebody doing like a holiday punch, a cider. I'm actually like literally smelling some kind of like mulled spiced cider, or maybe it's one of those liquid candles or something. And I'm thinking that's on her side. She could be choosing some kind of like shimmery outfit this holiday season also, like goldish or something. Now we have the Empress, maybe shimmering white. There is an energy where he wants to present himself to her, not only as her Two of Cups, but to show her you are an Empress. You are the Empress from me. She is extremely stately. I don't know if she works in some kind of an office chair or something where she has quite a lovely you know, like wall painting behind her. Her taste, like aesthetically, could be very bold, very classy, very regal, we'll say. And I don't know if she has multiple piercings in her ears. Also, bathing suit style may be mankini for her. She seems like she's fairly like trendy in her own unique way, though. God, Five of Swords. If he is expecting a battle or a fight, I could see why. You know, this could even be, I'm getting a brother. Her brother might be like, oh no, that he's not coming back around. No way. No how, no way. It could very well be that she is in a place where, or rather he knows that if I approach her, that might not be the best. She's going to have somebody who is going to say, get lost, you caused her enough grief. Or maybe another contender for her heart. As I say that, we have a Three of Swords. No, it's somebody who wants to defend her broken heart. Now, he assumes this. We don't know that he's actually right, but his assumption is, if I broke her heart, her brother's going to be pissed if I show back up. I don't know if somebody has like some interesting jewelry or something, jewelry that would maybe have something to do with like maybe it is something that looks almost like a broken heart, or it is something that looks like almost, I'm picturing like Lego. Not that they make like Lego jewelry exactly, but maybe at one of those metal like steampunk style, you know, where you see like little gears or something. I could picture somebody having a really unique pendant or piece of jewelry or something, and that's likely her who's wearing it. We have a Three of Cups. That Three of Cups, he wants to approach her in a public setting, someplace where there's her brother is not around, someplace where, or whomever would be a protective influence in her life. He'd like to approach her at a time where, you know, it's a friendly, surrounded by friendlies instead. This feels to me like, yeah, Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups. If it could be handled in a very public setting so that things stay really cordial, because, you know, that kind of, you sidestep the energy of, you know, yelling at somebody because you don't want to make a scene. It's like he keeps expecting that there could be a really unpleasant exchange unless he approaches both with reverence and with some kind of sincere offering. But I feel like he's trying to figure out where she would be, when she might be surrounded by friendlies, by, you know, friends, people that she would be more likely to stay very calm, very dignified with, so that he could perhaps, I don't know, just get an opportunity to have a very civil conversation with her. This should have probably happened a long time ago. This is an urgent message, and so I try to keep these short and sweet. I'm only going to pull 2 more cards here, but if you guys want a full-length video on this, I will create one where we build off of this, but I just wanted to get what's the biggest, like, instantaneous message. So I want to know for her, because I feel like everything's been about him, but what is her message in all of this? 10 of Wands. This could be an opportunity. If she has wanted to hear from this person, if there has been heavy pressure, heavy tension over this, this could be a chance to clear the air, and that might be well worth it. Let me get one more. If maybe there's something, by the way, I don't know if somebody's from Switzerland or if somebody is backpacked through Switzerland. Ooh, we have the Tower. For her, this could very well be a storyline where there could be a chance to like really let go of some of the pressure surrounding this. Now, hearing him out, hearing him approach her with that loving look in his eyes, hearing him say, you are my Two of Cups, that could be something that is, if not like redeeming him, it could just be something where finally there is a sense of relief. Now, she may also understand he wants to be able to say this, so at least he's spoken his truth, but this is also him like truly dropping all ego, all guard, and speaking something from the heart, something that he has carried. I mean, look at the size of that freaking backpack. He has carried this up mountains and hills for such a long time, the way he's felt about her, but hasn't been able to like convey that to her. So part of it is, yes, this would be him finally saying the words that were so true for so long that were unspoken, but it is also possibly for her an opportunity to either hear the words, experience, what he's been trying to find the courage to say, but it could really, if she put up walls around her heart because of whatever she endured with this situation, this could be the way that her heart softens again. So it might be good for her, is basically what I'm saying, for her to find out how deeply this person has regretted her, has missed her, has actually loved her, sees her as not only a Queen of Pentacles, but as an Empress. It is very possible that this would be, and also sees her as a person that they wish they had married, and they're Two of Cups. That is maybe something that she needs to hear. Now, I think that we should do a kind of a deeper dive on this, and perhaps take a closer look at why did he not marry her in the first place. Perhaps I should just do a part 2 on this, because I feel like we have unfinished business on this one. All right, there will be a free link for a part 2. I think that's a better way for me to run this. I'm going to leave the deck as is, and we'll just immediately pick up in a part 2. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. If I see you in part 2, awesome. If this is where we part ways, then I wish